Welcome to Huonville Football Club player profiles. Today we haven't got a player, in fact, we've got the Vice President, Doog Duggan. Welcome, Leon.
Welcome, Robbie. How you going?
Really good, thanks, bud.
That's good.
Doogie, tell us about your playing career. It's quite famous, what you've done in the football field.
Well, Tom, it goes back a long way. Let me think. Started probably back in 1972 playing under 14s and 15s, etc. Moved on to the under 18s and probably played a total of, probably 3 games I think it was, Tom. Illustrious career. Then I worked out my player ability and joined the footy committee.
Dangerous left footer?
Sneaky left footer.
Right.
Snapped a couple.
Okay, the other thing everyone wants to know is why are you called Doog?
Very long story. Lindsay Griggs was the man. I used to muck around with all the Griggs boys back when I was growing up. LT Griggs was walking down his driveway one day. He said, "Here comes Darcy Duggan," i.e. the train robber, and Doog just stuck from that for the last.
Sounds like a very good reason to do that. Your business, Bridgestone Huonville, is a sponsor of the club this year.
Yep, sure are.
And you got involved because of that, or?
No. Look, we've sponsored the club ever since we've had the business for the last 14 years. So we just probably upped our sponsorship this year, just being involved as Vice President, but give support to the local community and local sporting community, so yeah, just follow along with that.
How is the club travelling? Firstly, financially?
Yes, financially going very well at the moment. Actually got some money in the bank, which is good. The club itself, I believe, is going forward in the right direction.
Well, that was my next question. How's the club travelling socially? I remember sitting at one of the other sponsors, the Grand Hotel, with yourself, your good self, and we just noticed how the players were all bonding and getting on really well together, and it seems like a really good place to be this year.
Exactly right. Like with most of our functions that we've had, for instance, after the Signet game, for everyone to come to the Grand Hotel, mention it to all the players, and in the bar down there on that Saturday night, I reckon there was 45 to 50 people in there, which was mainly the players and a few supporters, and it was really good for the hotel to get some sponsorship that way. And yeah, it sort of forwards on to all the other ones. We go to the Dr. Syntax after games in Hobart on all our away games. There on Saturday night, if there wasn't 40 people in the bar, at least from the footy club, which is really good. So I think we're doing the right thing and supporting the people that are supporting us.
I think that's quite true. We were having a really good night till Fred would not take one more. I'm in a shout. I've got to stay for a little bit longer, and off went Leon.
Yeah, you get that sometimes. That's what women are about.
Yeah, Doogie. All 3 teams in the finals this year must make you really, really proud. It's the first time, I think, for a long time that a Huon club has had all 3 sides in the finals. Yeah,
it's fantastic actually. It's probably been 2009 since we've actually had a side in the finals, but a lot longer than that to actually physically have 3 sides competing in the finals. We are proud of that. Last year we had, I wouldn't call it a crisis meeting, but it could have been. In the off-season the club was looking pretty sad. We didn't know which direction we were going to head, whether it looked like being a merger with Signet, whether we try and stay afloat ourselves. And that's when the press come along, Tacker Griggs, and we just thought we'd give it a crack and give it one last crack, and then he went out and chased down a very good coach for us in Billy Lamprell, and things have just gone forward from there. We set out to recruit all our local players first that were playing in other leagues, and entice most of them back, i.e. Garth, Lang and Paul, and are playing great football for us, and yeah, pretty proud to be virtually a local club playing in the finals with all 3 sides. Well
said, Doogie. Now, the chances of the sides, we'll go through them one by one. The seniors, how do you think they'll go against Brighton this week?
Well, we did beat them by 89 points last start, but that means nothing come finals time. It's a 50-50 ball game when you hit the finals, so hope our boys will hit the ground running. I believe they will win. They're playing for themselves and they've got belief in themselves, I believe, and I really think they'll have a great showing, and I think they should come up trumps.
Excellent, mate. Your tip for the B&F for that particular side?
Tough one.
Good local players.
Lamprell, Lang, Corson, in no order.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Moose Kelly's not a chance?
Look, mate, he'd be very,
Penetrating
very close. Penetrating kick from the forward pocket, yes, fantastic. But no, sorry, Moose will probably run a good 10th.
10th?
Sorry, Mister.
He's in the Rezzies. How about the Rezzies? I'm really surprised with the way that Mr. Sullivan has gone with the Rezzies. He's done a really, really good job.
Yeah, he's done a fantastic job. Mitch, Mr. Unassuming, I'd call him. You don't get much out of him, but to physically come along and listen to him speak, and the way he has those guys playing...
it comes naturally, doesn't it?
He's just fantastic, mate. He's probably the best thing that's happened at the reserves. For him to have the 22 people on the ground and still have 4 or 5 emergencies. I know the numbers have probably dropped off a little bit towards the end of the season, but that's what happens. But at the start of the season, for him to have 30 guys wanting to play for him was fantastic. So he's doing a great job. You ask him, he tells you he hates it, but he's probably the best thing that's happened to the reserves.
I think so. Now, one of the favourites for the BNF there would have to be DJ Kev.
DJ Kev.
I've heard a little rumour that you and the DJ Kev, the DJ Doog, or the DJ Duggan are bringing out some tunes, is that right?
Yeah, me and the DJ Kev have got some tunes coming out later on, just getting the video clips organised now, and anything could happen. Look out for for Mad Monday, I reckon.
So how do you think they'll go on the weekend? Who will they go?
The Rezzies play Lindisfarne, and they kick off at first game, actually kicking the dew off, so this is to help the Lindisfarne guys get their trainers and help us all back to New Norfolk to look after their senior team. So, but yeah, in that game, I believe that the reserves will come up trumps again. Actually got beat by Lindisfarne over there by 3 points, but we only had half a
lot of
side
senior players out there.
Yeah, so I really think that they'll come up trumps, and yeah, look, I really think the reserves have got a great chance.
Yep. So right, Jimmy and the under-18s.
Jimmy and the under-18s helped out with Harley Thorpe as well. A great chance. Playing a side that we haven't beat this year, but I think that on the day we will win, especially with the home crowd, so yeah, should come up trumps as well.
A couple of injuries to the Rezzies this week, and a couple in the seniors that we've got to watch out for. Is Garthy going to be right?
Good question. If you want my honest opinion, I'd give him another week and save him for the first semi, but a hamstring doesn't repair overnight, so... But I know Garthy, and I reckon he'll want to play, so we'll just have to see what happens there.
Okay, Jackman's Body Works will be down on a couple of numbers this week. Whitey's back and Brenger's ribs or shoulder.
Yes, Whitey, I feel sorry for the poor bugger, mate. He trained the house down to start the season, and then for this back injury to come onto him, yeah, it's just, yeah, I feel sorry for him. But really good guy. Hope he can get over the back injury and be back with us again next year. Don't know that he'll play finals for us. Yeah, knock the back, you just wouldn't want to muck around with it. Fringer, what a legend. Old Herb, can't see him playing with broken ribs, but you'll hear him around the ground, don't you worry.
So the message to everybody is, get along and watch the game.
My word, get along and watch the 3 Huonville sides play, cheer them on. If you've got nothing else to do on Saturday, come along to a great day and watch all 3 sides win.
Excellent, Doogie. Thanks, mate.
Go Lions.